Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. It's nice to see you here. Today I'm with Eufrat and Shpungo. Welcome, guys.
What's up? Hey,
Hello,
how's it
hello.
going?
It's the second week of the test league. Um, we're starting the quarters today. Before starting the games, we have a little sad announcement to make. The first game of today was going to be between the Moon and Shpungo, but Moon has something very urgent, needs to go, so he will not be able to play. But he has time to play his game if he can get back. Because of that, we will start with the Godo Hanu game today. Let's give them some minutes to get ready, and before that, let's check the brackets, the group stage games. As you know, we made a little change, actually a big change this week. Last week we played single elimination for all games from the last 16 to the finals. This week we used a group elimination, kind of round robin, for the last 16 games, and the first two of the groups moved up to the quarters. We had four groups. Two of them had 4 people in them, and the other two had 3 people. First group was consist of Swapko, Good Dog, Your Grandpa, and a newcomer, Sirius 98. As you know, Swapko was the winner of the last week, and he managed to win 3 of his games and move to the next stage as the first. Any comments on this, guys?
I mean, honestly, I was just kind of expecting that. Like after interviewing him,
Uh-huh.
he's looking like real I think honestly, his decks, like he was talking about just making his decks better, and yeah, he literally just improved since the last time. So I'm not surprised.
Yeah, and also, as you know, Good Dog Kulum made up to the next stage last week. Now he finished his group as the second. We will watch him today, and he will face with Just Up Bacon. He finished his group first. It's gonna be a very exciting game with Wyndham, leader of the Good Dog Pound and Fox Gang.
Oh yeah, that's
Uh,
gonna be fun to watch.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I'm really excited for that one. I mean, the leaders of our two main gangs and the old pros everyone is scared of. So yeah,
The second group was you were in that group: Shpango, Anu Street, Ginarino, and Lice. Um, you were the winner of the group. Anu Street came second.
Yes.
How was your games at the group?
Oh my gosh, that terrifying. I mean, mostly just Hold up 1 second. Sorry, just gonna check the brackets because
Okay.
yeah. So mostly just versus Hanu, it was like nerve-wracking. um, our last game came down. I've told a few people this point, but it came down to like um clone army on 2 timbers to create 2 more timbers, and then manage memory to get back clone memory.
Oh
Clone
my.
army, sorry. And then clone army for the second time on 2 more timbers, creating 6 timbers in total. And then I think it was an illusion of Phoenix. It was something ridiculous, like 8 timber procs. And the worst part is I almost lost. Like
Oh
I'm
my
I'm
god.
not even joking. I got like 8 to 10 timber procs, and I almost lost the game. So that was our third
Amazing.
like match point game, and it was pretty incredible. So no, Hanu's looking strong, and I could have lost that one very easily.
Yeah, and Hanu is facing Godot today. Godot managed to finish his group as the first. Moon came up second. Unfortunately, he is not with us today. As you know.
It sounds like he died. Oh god.
Yeah,
Okay.
not like
So
that.
yeah, I thought the same thing, but
oh, okay.
Something
I
urgent
kind
happened.
of tried not to laugh.
Yeah, he needed to go. Uh,
Yeah.
Godot is an impressive player and newcomer. He joined the game this month, but managed to reach masters in both constructed and discovery in a week. That's pretty impressive.
Oh,
And he did it with mono Agi deck in both discovery and constructed. That's pretty
yeah, it's
impressive.
actually so impressive. Yeah, it's crazy. Like he both like came up from nowhere, being new,
Yeah.
got to Masters in both ladders, and did it using a deck that isn't even played like frequently. Like it's like his
Yeah.
own thing that he made up. So honestly, that's just like it's
It's too
all the
cool.
more
So
impressive.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, very
and it's great
very
to have
nice.
somebody new finally.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
great. And the last group was just up Bacon, Alem, and Meerkat. Meerkat was very impressive last week. Managed to win against Good Dog. This time he failed. He couldn't win his games. Bacon won the group, and Alem came second. And today is facing with Swapko, the winner. Last week they also faced in the last 16 games, and Swapko won the 2-1. Let's see if Alem will take his range or not. Um, let's check the standings also. While you're checking the standings, let me check the Discord if our participants are ready to play their games.
Sweet as.
If any of you can open the standings and can go over that, and I will
Sure.
talk with the
Just
participants in the Discord.
do that.
I'm gonna check it
Uh,
out. Oh wait, might need a hot second.
so yeah, in first place we have Swappo, obviously because he won last week, and this is only our second week. Just add Bacon is second, and Shpungo, I don't know who that might be, is third. So,
Interesting.
and
Uh,
Kano and Godov, they haven't played last week, I believe, so they're near the bottom of the standings, but that might change today.
Yeah, probably it will change.
yeah, they can come up.
And God of joining us, and he's ready to share his screen. Let's switch to that.
Yep, just
Great.
waiting for the. They're in queue at the moment. We're watching from Godov's side. Awesome. Yeah, and actually, I mean, obviously the chat's on delay, but Good Dog just mentioned Godov's part of the dog pound, so
Yeah.
wrapped them up very quickly, and I'm pretty stoked about that one. Don't know if anyone used stoked outside of New Zealand, but that means happy. It's a good thing.
And let's see what's
And
hand.
whoa, all right, going for the hot dog Fox Amelia's Trailblazer instantly.
Yeah, he's going
He
fire
just
heavy
picked
hand.
every single fire card. He saw the color red and just went burr every single one.
This makes sense, of course.
It's a strong hand. I mean, Fox Amelia is always good to drop, like literally always. Unless maybe you're trying to get it off of that card that readies a one drop from your deck. Is the only case I feel like you wouldn't really keep it in hand. What's it called? Supersonic, I think. But alongside the Oni, it's just so much value. Oh, Blade Master. I always missed. I experimented with that card for a long time. Very cool.
Yeah, no one is
He
using
has.
Flame Monster because you really need a lot of banner cards in the same turn to make it work.
I mean, and it looks like he does have a lot of Oh, that's so interesting. He runs no fire spells. Did you notice that? He just OOD'd the fire rune. That means
That's
there's no fire.
interesting.
I have his list open. Let me just check. Yeah,
But
he's got 0 fire spells on his list. Oh, that's so smart. So he's guaranteed to get the fire rune every time. He can never draw it. That's. I don't think I've ever really seen AG players do that before. That's
Yeah.
and especially for a new player. Oh my gosh. So that show's really cool.
that is on the hunt in agility or what?
Okay, we see pretty decent defense coming out from here. I mean, this Hano deck, since I have played it versus a lot, it's actually got quite a bit of tempo
Yeah.
generated for a banjo deck.
Godot have silence in hand right now. Can silence the hacks.
Yeah, he could. Interesting thing is, in this matchup, I don't think the Uno really matters because if the game has gone on long enough for an Uno to be played, you know that Godov's already lost. There's no way he's winning if there's an Uno on the game. So personally, I wouldn't silence it just to put the Uno in his deck. Because if Hanu draws Uno, it's basically a dead card, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is honestly a situation where I wouldn't even bother silencing it. But, I mean, obviously.
Alan was saying your voices were a bit low. I increased them right now. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Okay, hopefully. Need me to shout? Hopefully it's better. I remember this was. Yeah, actually, I should listen. It would be good if we could just actually listen to the stream itself, because this was an issue with Bacon as well, because Bacon was loud, then he's quiet, then he's loud. It's hard to estimate. So maybe next time I'll tune into the stream to listen to myself.
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh well. Good to know for next time. Anyway, back to the game.
Yep.
Henry's been putting up a pretty decent defense here, but he's getting smashed. He's already on 14 health, which is impressive.
Yeah, which
is definitely good news for Godov.
And Godov has many options in hand right now. Can go face.
Oh yeah. He could steal the guard. I mean, I feel like it's about time you drop the Blade Master. Hadn't had for so long. I don't know when you. You do have to remove that though. You can use Honk. Oh yeah, Honk removing the Thera, but then they get the lifesteal off, so you kind of don't want them to heal. Kind of want to keep Hanu on a low health total.
Yeah, definitely.
Is still going to go for it anyway. I feel like you got to snap trap that, because the 2 healing can be pretty significant.
Yeah, he needs to do that. And he's going to.
There you go. Okay, cool. Yeah, so the issue is you're losing a lot of damage here by trading, but you're kind of just gaining damage because you're removing healing. So that's actually kind of a mistake. It's kind of random, but I remember winning a game versus Masaurus Rex because she never killed my Neferti. She always went face, and I just ended up healing it all back. Yeah, so no, I appreciate this play. Neferti's a massive issue if you don't kill it.
Yeah, even if you play aggro, sometimes you need to trade. You need to be smart.
Exactly. Gotta know when to ball clear. And looking at Hanu's list here, he does not have a lot of, or any. Does he have a No, I don't think he has a single ball clear actually. No AOE spells. So Godov doesn't actually have to worry about that at all. 2, 5, 6.
It's not lethal right now.
Yet.
Is it lethal?
It's not quite.
No, it's
There's
not.
no way it's ever lethal, but it's close. It's interesting that he still runs Mountain Lion here, even though it got nerfed / buffed. It looks like it's going to come in pretty handy, because like he has a lot of banner cards.
Yeah, it's panoramic deck.
In this case, he does. But if you look at his deck, he actually he doesn't run catch, which is unfortunate because that's really good.
Yeah, that would be very useful.
Nice monster, by the way. But the thing is, the reason he doesn't run catch is because he's OODing Fire Rune, right? So he can't run any fire spells, which is a little unfortunate though, because catch is like, I mean, like it's 5 damage, and right now like 5 damage is crazy.
Very useful to finish game.
I think you should go face in and not trade. It's just a 2/2 which kills itself. It's literally just going to kill itself with fire.
I had some technical difficulties, but I'm back. What did I miss?
Well, Godov's smacking the hell out of Hanu.
Oh.
It's actually quite ruthless.
Yeah.
Godov is proving us that he's a very good player right now.
If you get that the Oni, you're in big problems.
The thing is, the Oni actually lost its quest, but just a 3/3 with armor is still such a big body. I don't think Hanu's got any answers to this. I mean, if you look at his list, he doesn't have anything that can get through armor. He's got some dusting options, so he's got Encapsulate, but that's 5 mana. It's like spending all your mana. Oh,
here a lot of guard.
Shelly is definitely gonna. Yeah, he's building a wall. Question is this lethal?
Might be lethal, yeah.
Blade Master can trade into the Shelly. Mountain Lion clears the Shell Officer. Is that 4 damage?
It's 1 off, yeah.
It might be 1 off, but wow, is there a way to get around that? I mean,
looks like there's no way right now.
But that's still fine.
Yeah, that's still fine.
I would probably play the Mountain Lion because it's the most efficient play.
I mean, yeah, you have to play Mountain. You can't really play anything else. You literally can't play any of your other cards here.
Yeah.
He's looking for. I haven't spotted it. If there's lethal, I have not seen it.
Yeah, there's no
I
lethal.
think it's one of.
No, you got to trade into 1-3. Yep, there you go. There you go. Okay, this is. I mean, putting your opponent down to 1 health is pretty good.
Yeah, almost
It's
lethal.
the second best thing lethal. Yeah, it's pretty much. And I think Hanu's just kind of screwed. His deck is not prepared to beat this. I think he was always unfavored in the matchup.
What about his
Uh,
other decks? Can he counter this Monaji with the other decks?
Alright, so he's got a Mono Wiz, which I think is too slow.
Oh, it's
I don't think Mono Wiz
elemental
is-
deck, I think. Can be slow.
Yeah,
this
so it's
matchup.
got Sky Phoenix. It's kind of a rainbow deck. I don't think it beats the aggro. And his last list is City. I'm gonna say City.
Uh-huh.
It
City?
sounds better. But City is basically a version of my CT control copy, but Hanu's own little spin on it. And by own little spin on it, I mean there's like 10 cards that are different. This is like significantly different deck. And I think that's actually got a decent chance. He's got things like Chill, Funeral Moon. Also, good job, good off. Sorry, I won't just talk about this win. That was a well played game, well deserved victory.
Yeah, he played well against the Master. Congratulations to
Yeah.
Godo.
Surprised Hano brought 3 different decks and not one of them is an aggro counter. And Godov only has that one deck, so yeah.
A City can
Yeah,
counter
right,
that
you're
late
right.
game maybe, but in early game it's still very risky. So let's see if Anu is
Very
going to
risky.
change his deck. I guess he's going to change the deck.
Oh, almost definitely. His only chance to banjo is if he tempos out, but he didn't, as we saw in that game. The thing is, I don't know if we mentioned it already, but Godov has only brought one single deck to the tournament. This is his only deck, so he's going to be playing aggro every game, which is not ideal, but also is obviously something he's good at.
Yeah, he mastered that one deck.
Yeah, exactly. The Wiz deck choice is interesting here because looking at the list, I wouldn't say it's exactly an aggro counter, but maybe Hanu thinks it's good enough because it's got things like Salvage and Warline as kind of as 2 clears. It's got a little bit of healing, but it's not an Axel, that's for sure.
Let me create some bets for the chat. Yeah, it's a very interesting
Cool.
thing to play. I guess I dropped
Yep,
the
so
result
we're
of this one a bit early. Next time I'll be careful for that.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, right, before it's on stream.
Yeah, there's a delay
So
in the
we're seeing
stream.
a pretty good top deck. Yeah, a very strong top deck for Godov here. He literally just got hot doge off the top. Hot dog. No, it's just called. I forget sometimes. Was it ever called hot doge? Always.
I don't
Always
think
think
it's
it's
I don't remember that.
Maybe not. That's just my brain. Another top deck, by the way. I think he top decked that Fox Familiar. He's just kind of top decking his curve at the moment. It's quite
Yeah.
fortunate. Interested to see what Hanu brings up. Oh,
Oh.
wow. 3 mana 6/6. That is, I mean, it's technically a 4 mana 6/6 if Hanu can't utilize his remaining mana.
Yeah.
But still, I would run a 4 mana 6/6, right?
That's quite important because owning into Fox
Oh.
Familiar would be sick.
Honk clears here though. Honk is just a clear. He still gets the Oh, but yeah, Oni would be so good with Fox Familiar, but I don't think that ever happens
You take
realistically.
He's gonna take a lot of damage, but he has to do that.
The thing is though, he's still healing with Cube Junior. Do you drop Mecha right here? It doesn't do anything. Maybe not. I mean, if you're looking at I actually probably would, just looking at Hanu's list. Hanu can't punish going wide. He's got what, Warline and Salvage, right, like I said. So Salvage doesn't punish that. Oh, what? Where'd that come from?
Is that in the deck?
Oh, I can't see it. Can't see it in the list. But I think he played it versus me as well. I think he does. I don't know. But I wasn't not expecting that. That was basically the ideal clear, though.
So it was
Let
a good
me.
not to play the Samurai.
Yeah, I mean, that is the one punish. Looks like he's got good refill here though. Like, as alongside the treasure chest,
But
the Claire's isn't too bad.
what is the win condition for the wisdom deck?
So the win condition actually, yeah, good question. Is basically the standard Wiz package of he's got Ether Whale into things like Eldest, Amaruath, and Sky Phoenix, and as well as that, it's got a Libra, and of and then the standard Prismata. So
Cool late game drops.
basically, it's real simple Wiz package. Scrollweaver is it called Scrollweaver? That 5/4 on the board right now.
Scrollweaver
Yeah.
Scrollweaver.
with the Ether Whale.
Yeah, right. Because it chucks out your units. That's
Well-
that's actually a good application.
It does make sense to return the units to the deck, but if it comes out from the Ether Whale, it's much less value.
Are we having some problems?
Oops, I'm
with
back.
the Discord? Yep.
Sorry,
But
I just I just saw Swap Go say, "Watch your profanity. Watch your profanity." It's probably me. I swear. When I get excited, so I'll try it.
I'll manage
Try to
to-
watch that. Oh, language man. Oh, good dog said as well. I must have been.
Probably was saying that to Alayam in the chat. The language
Oh, really?
in the stream is not a problem,
Oh,
actually.
Allium watch the language. You're right. Oh my
always
gosh,
down
Allium's so
with
aggressive.
He's very enthusiastic about these games. He wants to bat.
Yeah, fair enough. I feel like it's worth mentioning. Sorry, we've been neglecting the game. This has been a huge Ether Whale swing.
Yeah,
And
And
I'm
the
trying
lightning battle,
to commentate here, but yeah, never mind.
it's kind of tough. Sorry.
I'm not sure if he has enough cards to bring back the Phoenix, but still, it's a huge unit on the board right now.
Hmm.
Yeah.
There's a lot of options for Godov here, but he
The
just needs to
double
not die.
trade on the Dream Dragon really hurt him.
Yeah, it's quite painful. He doesn't. He almost doesn't want to play silence on the enemy because it removes roots, and that's huge. You don't want to get rid of the roots, which is unfortunate because you do want the 2/1 body, but the trade-off is just you kind of want to force Hanu to spend his turn removing it. Oh, it looks
no.
like that's game though. GG.
GG, Hanu is winning this one. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that's the prize. What's it called? The -6/6 to all that.
Uh,
Don't remember the name, but that was pretty ruthless, pretty brutal.
I
Yeah,
can't
that-
remember the name.
Yeah, that definitely changed the game. And my memory with the card names is not that good.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I mean, I remember all the cards that I play, but I don't play Wisdom, so I don't remember that card. Okay, no, that's a lie. I do play Wisdom. I play Banjo like fucking I play Banjo constantly, but I never run that card because I play Zam.
Exactly. I also play Banjo all the time, but never play that card because getting -1 max mana is just not my thing.
Yeah, but actually, and I'm gonna put you on blast here, Good Dog. But Good Dog had a really interesting point when we were playing our games together. That if you play Epic Eagle or Strong Eagle, whatever it's called, which puts your mana to the opponent's mana, if you run
Yeah.
that in a deck alongside mana burn cards, like that one, I think that's the only one nowadays though. You can actually like gain the mana back. If that makes sense.
Yeah, but there aren't many mana burn cards, and also Epic Eagle is the only one that gets it back. So,
Mm.
in the best
There's the
case,
ones more than that, though. Yeah, that I've kind of.
just a small good interaction, not much.
By the way,
Yeah,
the card
I mean,
name
if you make use
was
of
Seal of Doom. Now I remember that.
Seal of Doom.
Um,
Right. Oh my god, the turn 2! The turn 2 Dream Dragon! Or Minglong it's called now. Oh, that's brutal. He
Yeah,
can clear that. He can still clear with
but he can ignore the dragon and go face.
True. I was just thinking the hot dog. sounds so dumb to say. Still clears. Okay.
By the way, last
Go
game,
first.
Hanu did the Seal of Doom. Because he's not playing that in the deck, right?
Yeah. Whatever. I have no idea.
We have to,
Maybe
we
should
have
be
to
more attention.
watch more careful. Maybe he's cheating, you know.
Yeah, right.
Uh,
I mean, it's not unheard of that people have picked the wrong list accidentally. So,
if he done that, we had
anyone
to
in
give
chat
the
knows
game.
where it came from? Go ahead and tell us.
Like, let's put our mods to this. They can check it.
It's a fire rune. This fire rune actually clears the Ming Long if he going you with banner. Yeah, okay. He's going for the quest. Makes
He
sense.
definitely trade with face.
Now, quest for the armor unit is more value, but it just gets removed by the Scroll Weaver. So it makes sense if you'd rather put it on Hot Dog. So that Scroll Weaver has to kill itself if it wants to trade. Into the 3-3. Yeah, fair enough, fair play. Oh, Blitz! That is a good OD.
Yeah, but one mana samurai is coming down also.
Yeah, surely. Oh, come on,
Blade.
play the Samurai. Yeah, Blade Master. There it is. That is big value. And I see why he runs a Blade Master. There's a lot of mana in this thing.
Yeah.
A lot of mana. Yeah, I mean, Godov's probably feeling pretty good right now. That was a pretty huge turn. Like, he did a lot. Hanu's doing some damage control here. Managing to clear a little bit. Interesting. So, yep, Godov's going for the reload. That's fair enough. He knows he can play a Cube Master to complete the curve. The banner here is actually huge.
Yeah.
You could probably get away with running montage in this list potentially, just for the double hit. Alongside Mountain Lion could be insane.
So
Potential.
there's no montage in this deck.
No montage.
It's dusting the mummy and going face.
Yep, I mean that's a fair dust, just because all the other dust targets are like hugely expensive units. So dusting a mummy here is honestly about pretty good. Pretty
Blades
much
can hit.
what you'd want. Oh, the ward line.
That was important.
Yeah, big plays. You're gonna go for the reload here.
It's honestly quite interesting. You rarely see that card.
Oh, a catch.
Okay, catch is good. Oh, a champ.
This
Now
is
that's
perfect.
ideal. Just filled out the 3 cost curve
Okay.
perfectly. That was basically
But it dies to knives and the zap.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
But the thing is, you still have the 3/3 body. The what's it called? It used to be called Desert Scout at 2/1. I don't know if it's still called that.
Trailblazer.
I get confused. Trailblazer, yeah. I knew they changed it. But regardless, he still has the champ body. Now this is an interesting turn. Catch doesn't quite. Oh wait, yes it does. Wait, because you put down to 7. Then oh no, it doesn't quite clear. This 8/9 body is actually really hurts.
Dice, it gives banner if you trade in the champ and the hero. It's 9 exactly, I think.
I have 3, 7, 9. Yeah, you're right.
But then you don't have any mana left.
Yeah, nothing left. I mean, you can play Huntado. Could silence it's still really rough. Don't know if you want. I mean, you probably have to catch just to kill it, because I don't know that Righteous does anything for you here.
Yeah.
It's not really too impactful.
Or just
You're gonna hit. Okay, keeping the pressure on.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one actually, because I guess you wouldn't be in a better position even if you had cleared the Elderwood.
But
right
now
now.
you remove the dragon with catch.
Yeah, that actually is better. No, to be honest, now that because the dragon's actually a lot more detrimental to your entire game plan than the Eldwoods is. So to be honest, that was probably the better play, the Righteous, because now he's in a position to kill it.
Yeah.
How is he gonna kill it though? Because you can do this in a few ways. I think Hanu's feeling pretty good right now though. These two guards are,
Oh,
I mean, they're pretty massive. Okay, he's going for the Elderwoods, interestingly. Because okay, I see. You can use a strike storm to get. Okay, so he's getting rid of the threat. Well, he can. This is interesting. He actually managed to get a full clear. So now it just depends on Hanu's draw. If he drew Etherwell or a big minion, yeah, then it's pretty rough. The chains
just
removes
to
his
kill it.
silence means he can't come back. I'm not sure if, honestly, I don't think Hanu gives a shit about recursion. I don't
But
think he cares about getting his Phoenix back.
the silence before the chains.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't know if
But
looking at Hanu's list, I don't think he really gets Phoenix back that often.
yeah, out of these 14 cards, I feel like 7 are Earth.
Yeah, exactly. I think it, Phoenix isn't here to get like resummoned. It's literally just because it's a 6/7 with lifesteal and guard. So I think chains is a better thing to have on it, so it just doesn't have any lifesteal application. You probably have to go for the but then he's got Ether Whale guaranteed.
Yeah.
This is a little rough. I guess you honk. Yep.
Okay.
What do? You trade? You go first. I think you.
Oh,
I don't know. This could be anyone's game at this point. I mean, an Ether Whale off the top is probably
this,
just game winning on its own.
this turn wasn't
Oh,
amazing.
there it is. That's 7 health. Oh, okay, but a relatively. He was the last minion in his deck, so that means. Wait, Godov has cleared every single big unit. Oh,
Oh,
and there's the Phoenix Res. He's got one. Playing all the cards in his deck, he got one Phoenix Res.
okay.
Oh, that's game.
That's
Unless the
probably game.
Blitz is insane. If you have the most crazy Blitz ever. Somehow I feel like that won't be the case.
Yeah.
Oh, that is unfortunate. Looks like Godov has tried his best but couldn't get through
Yeah.
these massive minions. Unfortunately. And he still played very well.
I believe
Definitely.
it was possible to remove the Phoenix if he ordered it correctly. Like first the chains, then the punch from the honk, and then Huntaro silence and 2 damage to kill it. Exactly 7, I think.
And Hanu
Yeah,
wins the game. Congratulations to the Hanu. Actually, it was a
wait,
great game.
GG, well played. That's just so much there's so much removal for an aggro deck to run. Like if you think about the health that Godov had to plow through in terms of killing every single unit in his way. Like there's an 18 health with the Amarath and the 8/9 Elderwoods alone. And then on top of that, you've got the 7 health on the Sky Phoenix to get through. And the Ming Long to get through. Like Godov put out so much damage, but still couldn't.
He tried well.
Yeah, so that's quite rough. But it was very impressive how well Godov did. I think I would have choked under that pressure.
I guess it's been a long time that we saw see any mono Wiz decks in the tournaments. Actually,
No
in
Mono
the
Magi.
yeah,
They're both quite new.
Yeah. The only player that actually runs monoviz with success is Kano, and we saw that again.
Yeah, I mean it was very successful. Like, props to Hanu for the deck building there because you when you're running Ether Whale, I guess that's what it's called now. You don't expect a mono whiz. Like you're expecting something like Banjo, not Lotus. So that's an impressive deck building
yeah,
exercise
definitely.
there.
Yeah, you
Good show of
usually
the skill.
go with Banjo because they're seek to find it well easier and to just get it down to 6 mana.
And I mean, like because Lotus is sacrificing some consistency, and looking at the game, you could see Hanu had 2 cards in hand, and he was just surviving off top decks. Like he top decked Amara,
Yeah.
then he top decked Sky Phoenix, then he top decked Etherware. Like he had no options. He was just relying on luck of the draw at that point, which is probably the downside to Mono is kind of run out of options there. But hey, fortunately, it wasn't an issue for him.
Mono decks have only 20 cards, so you can pretty much get what you want in the mulligan phase.
Mm. The mulligan is such a huge part of it. And to be fair, when he was top decking, Hannah only had like 6 cards left in his deck anyway, because it's such a small deck. So,
Yeah.
That's kind of the advantage. Reverse 2-1, yeah, true.
Good dog
God
is
of was
saying
first and then Hannah scooped it up.
he's making the dogs proud. Yeah, definitely.
Oh man, yeah, good job, God of. That was still well played games. Like regardless of moving forward in the tournament, those were an impressive show of skill. And very, very glad to have you in the dog pound.
Yeah,
Gotta say.
so
Whew. Yeah, that was really good matches to start off the day. As just mentioned, those were. Oh man, we had some technical difficulties, so maybe not ideal commentating, but that was, impressive show of aggro from Lions, showing that Agi, Mono Agi especially, has a lot of options that aren't explored. Like, no one really runs Blade Dancer, but that was really impactful, and the hot dog pulling out of deck Fire really cool deck building from Godov.
yeah, absolutely.
I agree.
Swapco joined us. Now they will be playing with Alam.
Oh my gosh, I need to pull up their deck list. There's okay deck codes. Right, 1 second.
I think I have swap goal lists, but for some reason I thought they were playing against Godot, so never mind.
Oh, well, if you have swap goes, I'll check Allium's. Kind of meet
Yeah,
halfway.
do that.
Bacon is saying time to put Mono Wiz in S tier.
So
Put Mono Wiz in a what?
In S tier, like, he's making the tier list, the meta and all this.
Oh, yep. No, that Ether Whale deck definitely deserves a tier. If it was played consistently, it would win. It would win games.
Yeah, I hope we will
was
see
good.
that deck again tomorrow.
Yeah, I honestly I kind of prefer his Banjo deck. I think it's more interesting. But just because honestly I find Ether Whale not that fun to watch because you just kind of throw out your huge dudes and then boom, that's the game. But it's definitely impressive in terms of just the deck building because it's not something you usually see. Like we mentioned, you don't play Lotus. Like no one plays Lotus at all.
yeah,
So that's impressive in its own right. And what deck is Swapco going with here? So that is Banjo?
Yeah, it's wisdom,
Oh, no, she's
intellect that.
Yep.
Saying killer
cool.
feeling.
It is Banjo.
Nice name.
So, do you have the list open? Eufrat?
yeah. I
So
think
what's it look like?
I think that's the third list, the only one I haven't pasted yet, but I'm there. Yeah. Is there a banjo list? Yeah, I have it now.
Yep. Okay, sweet. So what's are you running?
Well, this is the all random banjo buffs, mulligan, crazy stuff.
Ah,
You
one
know
that
that
beat Bacon.
it has a lot of small combos and interactions that can come into play at any point.
Swapco is having some problem with his connection, as it
Uh-oh.
seems.
He was literally talking about this in the interview we had together. He was
Yeah.
mentioning if anyone oh I recall. Basically, he said that his biggest enemy in Skyweaver is his internet connection, and anyone who's watched his streams will absolutely understand. So we're watching that play out firsthand. It's quite unfortunate. Seems like for quite a few Skyweaver players, internet connection is a bit rough. Even Marcelo, the community
Yeah.
dude, couldn't do a stream because of what was it? It's internet crapping out.
It's still a global
And
problem.
it's all over the place. It's just Skyweaver's cross to bear, I guess.
And we also definitely need to be able to view the games inside of the game. What we call them, observer mode. We need that.
Yeah. Yep. Spectator mode also is another
I
one.
think
Yeah.
it's high on the priority list for the developers.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And we've got Allium's basically standard Axel. I feel like that's what everyone knows him for.
So
Looking at the list,
he's threatening all the time how dangerous he is, how he wants to get his revenge and everything, and now he has the chance against the best league player. So let's see if he only barks or he bites.
True, we will see. This is an interesting starting hand from Solko's side. The Rosewater Charm could get out the Orchid quickly on the Lily, and the Orchid on the Ebb and Flow is like a double proc, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Reefus. What does Reefus pull actually? What's stealth units? I mean, Ebb and Flow is one of the stealth units.
Check. So there's Angler
Okay,
and
Ebb and Flow.
Professor.
Oh, and Lily. He's got 2 stealth units in hand actually.
Ebb and Flow.
Turn
Actually.
1 Rosewater. What is he going for? So turn 2 he's 4 mana.
Probably the Lily, no? And then
I don't really know.
there are 3 Orchids.
Yeah,
with-
because
With Hoplite in
just
hand,
care about-
it all makes sense.
that makes I see it.
Yeah, this is
And-
actually my favorite deck from
Trinketeer pulls Rosewater here though. It's not all is lost. Trinketeer actually gets him a second Rosewater flask, which I mean the +2 mana is pretty significant.
Yeah.
I feel I could go for it. Is he gonna go for the tempo? Okay, temporing the Supermind. Interesting. He goes for it knowing that he's not getting any dazed off, but I feel like when you're versing Axel, you're not really expecting any dazed. There goes the stream. Oh, it's back.
It's back.
It's back.
It was a scary moment.
Okay.
Okay, Superman's still alive. Oh, interesting. He's running whatever the hell that card is called.
Nomad, yeah, you never see it.
Never.
But it's actually quite a decent card because it's free.
Yeah, it's draw, and it's a decent body. Okay, looking like everything's gonna put down to. Okay, that's everything down to 0 attack. Interesting that Elium chose to clear the quest unit rather
Yeah.
than Supermind.
In the interview, he was mentioning that Supermind is a very important unit in his deck, and Alam is choosing to leave it at the board.
The thing is, yeah, but the thing is though, I think where Elium's coming from, Supermind is super strong, but only if there's units to give dazed, and there's nothing to give dazed here.
Yeah, that's right.
Supermind's doing literally nothing.
It was definitely
actually-
scared of a potential buff to use the quest on Nomad.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, looking at I mean, I don't think Swapgo's list is running a ton of buff, at least not in his hand,
Well,
certainly.
it's mostly hand buffing. Through
Hmm.
origin.
Oh,
Exactly. Wow.
And earlier
And
to
eat
whale.
the whale.
That's nice.
Holy. Yeah.
Fortunately,
I mean, not so nice for
deactivate.
Swapgo, but what is he drawing here? Oh, water and okay.
Hmm.
Oh, and he's still got the shield on the hero, which is going to be significant here.
Yeah.
Helping him clear. Yep, that's 4 damage on his own. And he's trading with a 1/2. Yep, cool. Does he deactivate the Libra? Is the thing. If we're looking at Elium's list,
No, he can daze it.
oh my gosh! Wait. Is that Elium's first minion to die?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm looking at Elium's list right now, and he's actually running Ancient's Rise. So that means right now it's gonna pull Sky Phoenix
Oh,
and
that's interesting.
Libra off of Ancient's Rise.
Yeah.
Like,
So he did it on purpose then.
Spicy.
That's
That
the
is
hype.
very spicy.
That's nice.
The amount of value right now that Allium's going for late game is crazy. He's playing so greedy. There's Touch the Sky and Undragon in this list as well.
Ooh.
Honestly, at least he's doing something. like, at least
He
the
can
actual
really get away with it because this deck isn't that fast.
Yeah, exactly. Swapko is actually having a lot of difficulty putting pressure on right now. Allium's just sitting pretty. Yep, the chill.
Yeah, the board
Usual.
is just dead right now.
No, there's nothing. Swapko just needs to refill here, redraw cards, reload.
Yeah, this is a good draw.
Yeah, it's interesting. Don't know that he really cares about the cost reduction for anything in his hand right now. But okay. Inspired. Is he gonna play deactivate? No. Interesting. I don't know what he's saving it for. If we look at his list, I mean, if we look at Allium's list, Amaroeth, Undragon, Minglong are the other 3 units in his deck, and Libra seems just as worthwhile.
Yeah,
Giving
Yeah.
-7 attack for.
maybe saving it
But
for the Phoenix Resurrection or something.
potentially, because I mean, and that is pretty valid because when Ancient Rise comes out and resurrects the Phoenix for the second time, there will be a lot of units in, I mean, a lot of cards in Allium's grave, so it's likely that it'll be needing to silence. And actually, Bacon is just saying well, probably said 2 minutes ago now, but that Trinketeer actually pulls Hoplite out of the graveyard at the start, and I didn't notice until now because we've got Trinketeer pulling oh my gosh, don't know that guy's name, the cartographer guy, but Trinketeer actually pulls units as well, which is why we're gonna see another force field coming out from this 1-drop minion. I thought it was only spells, but I was mistaken. Okay, 5
Oh, he's
damage.
going for grind.
That's really good. There's about what 5 units in his hand, so that's a significant cost reduction. 6 or 5 units in 6.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
mostly low cost units.
reduction is not very important for this game because he's not rushing LM down, and it's going to end up who has more value, and right now I think LM has more value.
That's true. And
But
I think Swapko was hoping for a better hand than that. Didn't really get his cool
he's
big
hoping for
cards.
Gemini. That's his big swing.
That's why he's keeping the 0/1s around. Makes sense.
Last week we
6
also
damage.
thought that Swapko is in a harsh situation in the finals, but he managed to turn the game at the end. So I'm expecting
Yes, maybe.
some kind of same thing.
Yeah. Hopefully for Swapko, you can pull that same move.
There's still
Allium
plenty
drawing
of
a lot here.
removal in Swapgo's hand. He has the Enfuego guy, if the card is still called that. Let me check.
Yeah, and Fuego, it is.
Yeah, so that's big wither damage, and also anchor drop can be used with it.
Oh yeah. Swapko's always talking about how Anchor Drop with Fuego is just free -4/-4, which it really is. I mean, it's awesome. This Inspired is looking.
What happened?
Shpungo
disappeared.
disconnected suddenly.
Oh, yeah. He was about to say something important about the Inspirator, and then the next moment he's gone. But yeah.
I hope everything is fine.
Yes.
Let me text him if he can come back.
Yeah. Inspirator is really one of the key cards in this deck. Well, maybe not key, but whenever it comes down, it really brings a lot of cool interactions because with a board like this, you can choose which element you want to get a good spell from your deck.
Yeah, definitely.
To armored unit, so it's a really useful card.
I'm back.
Hey, what happened?
I've literally got no idea. My Wi-Fi wasn't even down, so I think Discord broke for some reason. Anyway, how's the game going? Oh my god! Whoa! Wow! What?
He has a board right now.
Yeah, the board went from nothing to this. This is
The
really
Inspirator did its magic, but still, I think one good removal spell can actually
Oh,
be lethal.
Doomsday would. Okay, I don't think Eliam has Doomsday in hand. Otherwise, he would have just played it.
Well,
So that's good news for Soko.
Take
still,
flight.
this
Flight's pretty okay.
this
I
board
mean,
is
2 mana.
here. Oh,
Second chance is not that scary on a Minglong. It's just a 4/4 card.
And he already
Also-
has the removal in hand.
Yeah.
Oh, and Gemini. Great card.
You love to see it. Oh, he's very pleased about it. Oh, wow. The 0/1 that's been around since like I don't know how long.
oh,
Very long time. That
this
is
premium value
awesome.
for Anchor Drop.
Yep. That's that was, I mean, quite incredible turn. Allium just wants to top deck Doomsday here.
Definitely.
Like literally.
I don't know what that lamp has in hand, but really last turn he needed to remove the board because this swap go deck does so much more with the board.
Especially this late. I mean, Gemini, like once you get 8+ mana, it's always a threat.
Always, yeah.
He's showing us the power of the Gemini. And we're not even seeing
Yeah.
this card in the ladder a lot.
Okay.
Alright.
If
Interesting that we can see the cost of Minglong is 4, so you could kind of guess what cards are in his hand.
Yeah.
It's kind of a fun little thing. My guess is, let me look at this list. Probably not. Maybe he might have Ether Whale. Nah, there's no way. He would have played it by now.
I think
See
it
what
was
else there is.
already.
Yeah. True, maybe.
Ancient Skies would be just amazing here. Unfortunately, it's probably on the bottom of the deck.
Yep.
Is he playing Seal of
Seems
Doom
like
in hand? In the deck?
No,
Good
Seal
Dog is
of Doom.
asking that. He's not playing that.
Doomsday is the only, like, straight clear that just kills everything.
Now it
Oh,
all
touch the sky,
it
actually.
all depends on the resurrection of the Phoenix, and from the look of it, I think there's one, at least one.
Mechabun looks like a clay hat.
Yeah,
Really?
I don't know.
What is he?
Because
Okay.
he has the grind in hand. I would use that first with Wither,
Yeah, exactly, with
Yeah.
Wither, right?
and Gemini would be alive, no?
Yeah. For some reason he played the Cloud Kid though. Oh, for the silence. I think
Yeah.
Okay, no, he needed to kill something on purpose. But why the Gemini? He needed to kill something on purpose so he could silence the
To get
Phoenix.
space, yeah.
Did he need to silence the Phoenix though? Was it gonna res twice? I'm not
Yeah,
sure. I mean, we can't exactly calculate.
but I feel there wouldn't be a second one.
Interesting. Is Fuji coming out? Maybe not.
Might be the Touch
saving.
the Sky.
Yeah, touch the Skyward.
I would definitely play it here.
Yeah.
Swap has only 3 cards in hand. Only 230 is a threat.
Hmm.
Bacon.
Deactivate has been in hand all game, by the way. We
Bacon
haven't
is
seen
saying.
Deactivate come out.
This is the same thing
Even
that
though
happened
there's
to
a lot
me
of
saying. All hand no board.
All hand no board. The classic. I mean, that's a classic Axel play. Don't have a board. Have a huge hand.
And Dragon is here, but
It is a Libra, yeah? No? It's a Phoenix.
My god. Okay, so that's what he was saving the Sphinx Mask for. I was wondering. That's a pretty good application of it.
yeah.
Okay.
Is this finally a deactivate? There we go. It finally came out after all this time. Could this be lethal?
No,
Doesn't look like he's drawing damage.
it's not
I wonder
enough.
what Thought Leader gets him. Surely you're playing your Thought Leader before doing anything else, right? For the draw? Or are you playing Inspirator? Okay, no. Thought Leader, there you go.
Swapgo has to trade down the dragon because he might get killed next turn.
Oh yeah, definitely. And any hopes of lethal are kind of riding on 230, but
Well,
the issue is,
has decent damage.
yeah, but the only issue is if
Okay, this is important.
I mean you can never really play around top decks, right? But if Allium does top deck Doomsday, the game's kind of over. Like,
Yeah.
that's game.
Doomsday or Touch the Sky really helped this.
Would both end it. And he's got 5 cards in deck, so if he
He
doesn't have it in hand,
has
that's
some
just
sort
quite
of
unlucky.
draw, at least.
Looks
I don't
like
know if I want to see it, or don't. I'm not sure.
Liam was a bit unlucky with the draws.
Yeah, I don't like Axel that much, so I don't mind if he loses.
Okay, this is not the card.
Okay.
Wishing something good with this
None of these
entry.
are clear. He could still play it though. That was what, 2 out of, so we got 3 more cards. What are they?
Yeah, I mean, 5 cards in hand, something has to be useful.
He's got Gift of Aya, which I'm not sure if he's played.
Oh, Touch the Sky's
Yeah.
coming.
There it is.
Finally.
Oh, the Borkler was so hard it deleted Swap goes in.
But the fish remains the leaded fish.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't
let
actually
us
keep
saving
it.
that.
But that's game. There's
Yeah,
unless
this should be game.
there's there's the Ancient's Rise. Funnily enough, literally pulling a
Okay,
And a Prismata on it.
this is a
yeah, that's GG. There's literally
this
that.
is GG.
So I think we really saw that Swapgo was trying to aggro Allium the whole game, but there just wasn't pressure enough from the Banjo. Wow, not even going for lethal.
What?
Why?
He didn't kill him.
This a
So
BM?
confident that there's no
This
way.
first, I don't know.
That's kind of a BM. I mean, maybe he missed the lethal, honestly, just clearing. It's kind of a BM in a way.
This was potentially dangerous.
Yeah, potentially dangerous, you're right. I mean, I
Like,
don't think...
But when you
what
do that,
could
you're not
Banjo
respecting
really-
respecting your opponent.
Yeah, the disrespect is the disrespect thing.
Yeah, disrespectful.
But not at all surprising coming from Allium. Like, if anyone's gonna BM, it's either me or Allium, and I just do all the emotes. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't try to be rude. I just enjoy the emotes. As I'm sure Bacon would appreciate.
Well, it was a good game. I'm kind of excited the underdog won because Swapgo was first seed and LM was 8th. So
Yeah.
That's
That
true.
was
I
true.
mean,
Swapgo can make the reverse sweep again, like last week.
yeah, fair. As much as I dislike Allium. Sorry. No, as much as I dislike Axel. Allium's fun. Allium really annoys Bacon. Personally, I find Allium pretty funny. It's really funny how much of a douche he is.
Yeah.
But no, as much as I hate Axel, because it's just an annoying deck that makes games last forever, I do appreciate that Allium's really giving Swapgo a run for his money. Because Swapgo's had it, like, Swapgo's been winning all his games, right? Last tournament, he fucking won. And it's really good to see kind of a challenger to that. It's always, yeah, like you said, Eufrat, it's always cool to see the underdog kind of coming up.
An interesting
And-
fact with Swapgo, besides the final game of the last week, he always wins the game with 2-1 score. So it can happen again.
Really?
Yeah.
That is interesting, actually. Always on the back foot. Or match point.
Okay, so in this game, Swapgo is playing the Horic deck, but it's not
Yes.
the standard Horic deck you've seen from Bacon. It has
Oh no,
that
yeah,
decks, but it does not run Grave Royal. It has Ancient Rise, actually.
yeah.
Geode, which is super cool.
And this is commonly called Unrise Horic because it runs Unfallow and Ancient's Rise. So basically, you unfallow to get all of the 1 costs out of your graveyard, and then you play Ancient's Rise to just get the good stuff.
That's a great combo.
Yeah, the Unfallow is actually, like, surprisingly... I've played versus Swapgo's deck, The Unrise is actually insanely good with things like Skeeter. I was playing one game versus Swapko where he played 2 Unfellows, I think, because he also ran Forest Heart. Or maybe it was Evermore that got a second Skeeter. But basically, he got 3 Skeeters in one game. And by the end of the game, when there was like 3 cards left in my deck, I was just drawing Zomboid every turn. And it was terrible. I just lost the game because I was just drawing a Zomboid literally back to back every single turn.
And the wild.
Yeah, it's pretty ruthless. That's an awesome. Not even commentating on the game. That was an amazing second chance. The Eclipse is so good.
I'm seeing it's an
How did-
error.
Wait,
What was this?
the Zomboid from the Skeeter! Oh my god!
Oh yeah,
The,
that's the
the
worst
ultimate
area
card
for him. The
Just
best.
as I was talking about Skeeter. Oh my god, Elium's on 9 health in his turn fight. What's going on?
Someone please clip that.
What is happening? Oh, someone please clip that.
This was a big slap to the face.
That was hilarious. If Elium can hit face with the Undragon, that's 7 healing, but can he? Like, can he do it?
I don't think.
If nothing else, he can trade into the Eclipse. Oh my god. I'm really rooting for Swapko here now. That was so funny. Oh my
There's
lord.
hope, so I doubt LM can remove it to just punch the hero and gain some health back.
Yeah, the Shroud is a total cock block here, actually. Looks like he may just have to trade the Eclipse. Yep, there it is. Which means there's still a lot of pressure on the board. That's 8 damage. Oh, I know.
Yeah.
7 damage.
7
7,
damage,
7.
but
Yeah.
there's the Eagle Punch or whatever in hand. I also forgot the name.
Can't go face, though.
Strike down. I have to learn the names, and I don't think I'll ever will.
It's difficult. It would be nice in the future
Sean,
when we
Sean.
get Observer mode if we could start using the what's it called? That plugin which lets you the Skyweaver plugin that lets
Yeah.
you hover over cards during streams.
Yeah,
That'd be really. Or
plugin.
Observer mode will just let you do that. Right? Sorry, I'm dumb.
True.
Observer mode will literally just let you look at cards, which would be so
Do we
helpful.
have the plugin for the stream?
I don't think so at the moment because we need to alt tab a lot for Discord and stuff.
Yeah.
As far
Yeah,
as
I
I'm
mean,
aware.
we can't use it, but can our viewers use it?
Nah, not at the moment because I don't think so.
It just works on Twitch.
Gotta get on to it. Surely a second Skeeter. Yep, there it is. The Skeeter is just brutal. It's not played a lot, but in matchups like these, it's
Yeah.
hilariously game ending. Like, that
Such a-
Zomboid could have been a Sky Phoenix. So good. So good. The Bruno's interesting also. Oh, he's not called Bruno anymore.
Unfortunately.
Sorry, the Iron Shell. I don't even know. Who's Bruno?
What?
I don't know.
Oh, Bruno.
Iron Shell here.
Iron
Yeah,
Shell.
the 5/6. I don't even know. I was just thinking about my cat or something. I don't know, man.
The name got changed
The
without
Iron
an
Shell.
announcement.
It's interesting here. Iron Shell's also not a commonly run card, but
It's
I
a really
guess.
cool card.
it's just kind of chilling here. What is So wait, Eufrat, did you mention that Swapko has no Grave Royal in this deck?
Yeah, no Grave Royal, because not many great death effects.
Hmm. That's interesting because I was under the assumption that you'd run Bruno so that you could just dust him with a Royal and then pull your better stuff. But obviously, right now, that was an awesome Ancient's Rise.
Yeah, that was a great ride.
The Hope, I think, Hope is probably underrated. I think Bacon said that before, but Hope is so insane.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
Situation like
Who is underrating it? I think it's broken.
no, but no one plays it. No one really plays Hope. But obviously here, as we can see, Swapko's using it to its fullest potential. And there's no Seal of Doom in Allium's deck. Doomsday is there though. We haven't seen any Doomsdays come out at all though.
This might be
Unfortunately for Allium.
Or
Moon, wow.
Funeral Moon Chill. Oh, with exactly enough mana. Did he mulligan to get that? Yeah, he literally just wind weaved to get that. Wow.
That's
That
insane.
is unfortunate for Swapko, but at the same time, Swapko just bounces back instantly, like it was nothing.
Yeah.
he's going to need a second miracle.
A second miracle, and I mean, I keep saying Doomsday, but I really don't think anything else saves Zelium here.
Or touch the sky again, but no, this has led now. The Garuda.
Yeah, not enough mana. What's he drawing with it? Is that Rose Water Flask? No, I mean I can probably check. 'Cause he's already played Ether Whale, so it must be a Rose Water Flask that he just drew off the top with the Gift Vial. Okay, some damage. Okay, some little bit of damage control coming from Allium here. Is he gonna play the Rose Water Flask? No, that means maybe it isn't Rose. I mean, why wouldn't you heal, right?
Yeah.
Like if you think you're potentially gonna die, why wouldn't you play it? And is this gonna be lethal? Garuda's gonna give everything banner. That's got to be lethal, right?
Yeah.
Oh, one off. So close.
Touch the sky.
Touch the sky would be quite unfortunate for In fact, touch the sky would basically be the
But
most incredible.
wouldn't save him.
Oh my God, Zomboid. This is the second Zomboid from Skeeter we're seeing now. That's great.
Time to return those zomboids.
And the
What?
game is over.
Yep, that's game.
Swap is winning this one.
So we are.
That was that was a great show from Swapgo. Honestly.
Allium also was a bit unlucky this game, but Swap played very well.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think, yeah, the Ether Whale hitting Zomboid was also really unfortunate. So there was definitely places where Allium could have been luckier.
True.
I think-
That was the key moment, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Unrise just consistently beats, like it just outvalues Axel here though.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
think Soko is pretty much favored.
So let's see if
win
Allium's
regardless.
going to change in the deck.
Yeah, Allium has got, so he's got Wisdom Agi, which looks like to be more control, basically more of the same as Axel, to be honest. And then he's got Int Heart, which is more
He's
of
going with
the
City.
same. He's kind of running. Allium's just running 3 control decks.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, so he's gone with CT. Looking at the list, so it's not copy control like I run. None of those shenanigans. Though there is a Warlock, and a Soul Forge and a Second Chance. Okay, so it's got some copy. Actually, it's got a lot of copy shenanigans. Yeah, never mind. I gotta take that back. This is like copy control, but if you went really hard out on the control, like there's a lot of higher end expensive cards alongside the usual suspects like Glacial Tomb, Illusion, Necrotic Pact, Phoenix Plume, Jewel Boot, Managed Memory, Warlock, Second Chance, Soul Forge, all that. And we're seeing what is that card called? Cast into Lead? Cast into Chrome? Cast into Chrome.
Listen,
Going
Crow.
out pretty early for a
That
bogey,
was,
which is good.
in my opinion.
Putting what 4 mana? Don't know what we'll do. Okay. Oh wow! Wow, Warlock pulling. What is it? Allbane off the
Allbane.
top for
Was
kill.
this intended or what?
Well, it was always a chance. There's always the chance of that happening. And now that Allbane's in the graveyard, Allium can just play Resurrection cards and just pull it back anytime he wants. So he could play Glacial Tomb for 3 mana and just get an Allbane, which would clear the board again.
Wow.
So
He has a nice advantage.
oh, tempoing the Doomshroom. Looks like Allium's in a way better spot than last game.
Yeah,
The
definitely.
Zomboid still might hurt. Zomboid into Jewel Boot, like if Allium played Jewel Boot and then drew Zomboid, that would be quite unfortunate.
Well, it's a 2/2, whatever.
Yep, it is. I guess it is a 2/2. so at least the body isn't terrible. But there's just so many better options for Allium to draw off Dual Boot that he would rather get.
Doomshroom
Cool.
did its job.
Yeah, it saved 1 damage. Once again, I'm just gonna change my. Gonna change my Discord status real quick. Just say I'm commentating. Because I just realized I always do that, but I forgot this time. All right, sweet. That was again same second chance we saw come out in the last game onto the Eclipse target, but it's still just so strong. Ooh, the Phoenix dual boot means that's what, twice as many that's already 2 fireballs.
2 fireballs, yeah.
Also, we saw the sick burn drop it's a trap, so that means that it wasn't anything that Allium can try to resurrect. Okay,
oh my
that's
god. We're gonna see lots of fireballs.
now. I mean, we've got a silence here off the what's it called? I don't know what that 5-drop is called. I never play it. Oh wait, I can. Oh,
Judge, no?
the judge something. Something's
Chief
illegal.
Justice, it's called.
Yeah, Chief Justice.
Ah, yeah, there you go. Chief Justice. So that is 1 fireball mitigated, but at the same time, it's still a lot of fireball. Like, just 2 fireballs is a lot, and I don't think Swapgo has got a lot of dust or silence, so there's not much he can do to really
More
mitigate the
important,
effects of that.
there's not much healing in his deck.
Yeah, the fireballs could be a real detriment, actually. Like, really unfortunate. So, hopefully it doesn't get to that point. I think Swapgo's hoping to close out the game a lot sooner.
I mean, he doesn't hesitate to put another Phoenix on board.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I mean, Allium, he doesn't really care about the 2 damage.
Yeah.
He's just filling his deck with fireballs at the moment. And, I mean, if you look at his mana total, he's literally got enough mana to cast a fireball next turn, so he can already start dumping them out. It looks like Soko's doing a really good job putting on pressure, though. That silence was pretty nice, saved the Rumbo. So it's going to be a little difficult for Allium to actually take back the board, not just get aggroed to death now. Oh my god.
Another Phoenix.
This is so funny because I played this deck.
Another one also.
Yep, that's just... He's going off. As much as it's, like, awful to watch, I really, really love what Allium's doing here. The recursion is just so fun.
Yeah, this is just great. The deck should be called 99 Fireballs or something.
Something like that. Yeah, 100 problems, but a fireball ain't one. How old is that joke? Jesus. That's an ancient meme. If you remember that, you're old.
Yeah. We are all old.
Dead weight's a good play here. For sure.
By the way, how old are you guys?
I'm 22.
I'm a student. I'll just leave it at that. don't want to out myself, but yeah, I'm a student at the moment.
Exactly, me too.
Interesting that he played the... I think that was just a... Oh no, so he played the Garuda so he could armor up the Bruno and give it Anima, which is a good use of the lead. And here's... Oh, like I mentioned right at the start of the game, there's the resurrection on the Albane. I mean, it's 3 mana to deal 3 damage with Wither to the whole board and produce a 3/2 body. Like, it's pretty damn good. The thing is, though, Allium's on a real low health total right now, and CT doesn't have a lot of healing options. And if I'm looking at the list right now, he doesn't have Beloved for easy healing.
Oh, really?
His only real healing, his only real healing is Raise Arms. So 9 health is like pretty bad for Allium right now.
Yeah.
He does not want to be in this position. And I'll take 1 second to just post that I'm commentating again on my Instagram. Shout out to the followers, the fam.
Yep. Don't forget to follow us, guys. We need to unlock many more
Yes.
features for the channel, so the follows will be very helpful for us.
And then we can start giving people money for winning these.
Yeah, definitely.
Start getting sponsored. The illusion here is just gonna be another clear. In fact, is that two illusions in hand? He could literally just play illusion twice and clear the whole board, and still keep the 2/2 bodies because they have barrier. Oh, I'm curious to see if we're gonna see that come out actually, because I mean, if Alien wants to clear the board, all he has to do is play illusion twice. But maybe that's not what he's going for. I mean, even just playing one illusion puts the hammerhead down to one attack, which makes it way less of a threat. But I'm wondering if he's considering that or not.
Oh, he's going for chill.
But then
Yep,
he
chill's
can,
pretty decent.
he
Oh,
can
yeah,
make
chill is also healing. So that's pretty nice. All right, we're gonna see a few technical difficulties coming out now.
Yeah, well, he's always
So-
surviving them. Luckily.
What
What did he just play?
does Alien have in deck to copy?
And then Geode is coming.
He still has Timber. Eliam has not played Timber yet,
Okay.
so that is a significant. That's a pretty damn good one.
Yeah, but there are chains in hand.
Yeah, no, it looks like. Oh,
Okay.
that's it's a decent. Is that Timber for the healing? Nope. Oh, he got the Undragon. Okay, and the Geode is significant here because Allium just got cock blocked from playing his illusion, and that's game. Wow,
Wow.
holy. So, that's a win for Swapko. Well played, GG.
Cool game.
Wait,
I think that really shows the power of Swapko's Horror list. Unrise is just insane. It literally, as we watched, it could outvalue the Axel, but in the same time, it could also aggro the CT. So it's playing a tempo game and a value game, and it can just switch depending on what it needs.
yeah, that's the beauty of the mid-range deck.
Yeah, definitely. And
Exactly, which is terrifying. It's so scary. It's like it's really hard to counter that. And we saw Allium play a really good fight as well. I think it's worth mentioning he's pretty much like the master of his craft when it comes to his Axel, as we saw like in the first game he just controlled the board. He really just didn't give Swapko a chance, and then when it came to playing his CT, he really had those shenanigans going on quite well. He had so many fireballs, but he just couldn't withstand the pressure.
Yeah.
shall we give a 3 minutes of breaks?
Sure.
Let our participants get ready.
Sweet as. A short little break. So what is our next matchup exactly? Are we seeing? Is this Good Dog?
Yeah, we're gonna
Bacon?
see Good Dog and Bacon. Our final game of the day.
Yep. I'm excited.
Yes. Everyone get your popcorn. See you in 3 minutes.
Start making your bets. I'm actually just gonna check up all their list right now.
Tag all
so
the
I
dogs and foxes.
can- Actually, that's not a bad shout. I'm gonna go ahead and dog pound at here.
Oh, by the way,
that's-
Moon is saying he's back and he can play the game with you.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, sweet. So that means I'll be on after that. Unless does he need to go next? Actually, does he have a?
Let me ask him.
And
All right, he can play.
I think I'll just take him on. Okay, so does he not mind?
Yeah. Right after the break, you and Moon will be playing your games.
Okay, sweet as. Copy that. Okay, I
Right.
should Damn. All right. I should start getting myself ready
Yeah.
to play.
All right, let's make this break 5-6 minutes then, so you can get ready.
Yep. All right. In that case, I'll hop off. And be back afterwards. Maybe I'll lose. Maybe I'll win. We'll see. I would like to say, like all the games so far have been very impressive. Like regardless of who I've been rooting for, um, the deck building that's been coming out and the level of play, I feel like it's been just improving. Like
Mhm.
as we do more and more tournaments, the standard, I guess, is really impressive. And even from new players as well, like Meerkat coming out last tournament, so cool.
Yeah.
And now with Godov, really loving it, loving the community. Love you guys. All right,
We also have
see you
some
later.
other new players. Lice Sirius and Felky will be joining us. Cryptic also. So let's give a 5 minutes breaks. We'll get back to you with Shpungo Moon game. Hello guys, we're back. Now we will see Shpungo playing with Moon.
It seems we have some technical difficulties again.
Yep, was sharing the screen, now got disconnected. Let's see. He's back again. And his screen is live. Nice. So we were going to start the Good Talk game first, but Moon is back, luckily. And now we can see him playing with Shpungo. It would be sad to see him leave his game, not to gain any points. Now he can try his luck.
It seems Shpungo will be playing his Zoe deck.
Oh yeah, last time it was super exciting to see that. That was very fast.
Yeah, it was a really dangerous aggro deck, but it got banned last week because in our first week we actually had a deck banning,
Yeah.
but this week we voted to play without any bans.
Looks like people have no complaints with that, with the bans. Last week we tried that, but some people like it, some people didn't like it. Now we put it on votes, and no bans. Was the victories? He has a nice
because
hand.
people want to play their favorite deck, and if it gets banned, it's just not that fun.
Yeah, definitely. So he has a nice hand.
Yeah, a really low cost hand. Pretty much any 4 cards from here would be good. Shpungo can choose his optimal curve.
Let me start the bets also for this game.
If I'm correct, this is also a dog versus fox match.
Yeah, it is.
So this week again, we have those lucky top 8 matchups.
Yeah, we like seeing them. Everyone likes them.
And in our next game, we'll have Bacon against Good Dog,
The leaders.
which are the leaders of the 2 gangs.
Last night I was asking if they faced in the tournaments before, and I forgot that they faced with each other in the last Sky Champs tourney. Bacon was the winner. Let's see if Good Dog will take his revenge tonight.
Yeah. It's always a tough battle against those 2.
Yeah.
So Shpungo is looking for a way to use his Hana Glory to
Yeah,
get those nasty
and that's a smart way.
wilds into Moon's deck, and it seems he found a way to do it. And Moon respects that. He says, "You're a worthy foe."
Yeah, that was a respectable move. We know that Shpungo is a very good player.
Oh, rats. Yeah, people usually use these emotes to BM, but this time it seemed like a genuine respect.
Yeah, they brought a lot of fun to the game. So the bad dreams can't stop the Hannah from gaining her effect.
That's true, but still it hits 4 units, which is helpful to survive against an aggro deck.
Shpango is going for his dive bomb. That's what it is getting.
Yeah, this casket can be really important.
Oh, nice
So
draw for Cascade actually. If he has a good hand, the Cascade can be very helpful. And the draw from Cascade.
you can see Shpungo's deck on the right until he decides to close it. Yeah. So you could see a lot of fire spells, face damage.
So the
Right
moon
now
has
Moon has
many guards.
3 guards, so he feels pretty safe for the moment. But Shpungo has a full hand of 8 cards and a lot of different ways to deal with these guards.
So let's see which method will he choose. It looks like he's going for hot dog.
Shpungo discarded the Pandora to use Sick Burn because right now he has a full hand, and Pandora is most useful when you have no cards in hand.
Yeah, definitely.
But he might need it later. We will see.
He made nice trades in the sun plate, very nice.
At the moment, Moon is probably feeling okay because he's still at 28 health after 5 turns. But there's a lot of damage in Shpungo's hand, and it could become dangerous really quickly.
He's bringing 2 guards for safety.
True, almost all units he played until now were guards,
Yeah, it
so
breaks
probably he
tempo.
chose that deck specifically to beat aggro. Phoenix is kind of tough at the moment to get passed by.
Yeah. Let's see
And
what's
also Brimstone is going to give Moon the Burn to a Crisp, which is 1 unit less to think about.
Moon is a very good spot right now.
So Shpungo is using all of his time. He's running out of time right now, wants to think about every possible option, which I respect because it's an important tournament game.
And also, let's refresh the memories of our viewers that these 2 guys also faced in the third place match of the last week. And Shpanga was the winner of that.
Yeah. So right now, Shpungo is literally playing with 1 second left, and he's using the bonus 5 seconds for each play he makes. And it seems he has used all of his resources. I don't know if that was the best course of action, but at least he didn't run out of time.
Yeah, and the silence was nice that there.
And now
Oh,
we see
Phoenix.
the Phoenix Plume, one of the new cards, which was actually nerfed. It was first introduced as a 2 cost, but now it quickly became a 3 cost spell. And when used on Phoenix, which is its signature card because it has its pattern on the artwork,
And making
it
it
can
3 costs didn't change much thing. Still a very useful card.
well, 1 mana can be important in these mid game turns.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm feeling pretty confident at 22 HP,
It's already
but
turn 8. 22 HP. It's very nice against an acro deck.
and Shpango is already at 16, and we, I believe, saw 2 Phoenix deaths, one from the board and one from the plume. So those fireballs might come here at any point from
Yeah.
next turn to bring Shpango to very dangerous levels. he needs to close out this game as fast as he can.
Yeah, definitely. And he's gonna increase his chances to draw a firebolt with another Phoenix on the board. So we can see this game is going to end with a fireball.
Perhaps, yeah. This could be a big turn for Shpungo because he has a 6/5 unit ready to attack. He's probably going to trade Crystal into Phoenix
Yeah,
and
probably.
have the open attack. Let's see if he goes for 2 1-cost units or something else. Okay, he goes for the
Right,
ritual.
right knight. He's gonna draw Grim Reprisal if she dies right now.
Yeah, but more importantly, she does not die. He can sacrifice a card to play everything he has next turn.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's.
go even for a blitz.
Oh, there's the Evermore.
Yeah, Moon has revived the Phoenix again. Well, brought it to his hand, so that would be a 4th fireball if it dies. I don't think he needs that many, but
Yeah,
still, it's a good defensive card because it's a guard and it deals 2 damage. So yeah, this is dangerous. Shpungo might have lethal next turn.
he has 3 damage in his hand, 3 direct damage, 6 on
Okay,
board.
this is interesting. He actually trades down the board and says, "I don't believe you have 8 damage in your hand."
Yeah.
It's
Trailblaze
true.
is getting.
There's a Zumi in the deck, which is 4 damage. And with the backstab, it's exactly lethal, I think. 4 plus 1 plus 3. But does Shpungo see it? That's the question.
He's not seeing that. Oh,
Oh,
oh no,
it
he
seems he missed the lethal right there,
missed a little.
unfortunately. But he might win still. Let's see what Moon has.
That move might cost him the game. Let's see.
True.
A grave roll is here.
Bro is going to heal. Most definitely, yeah. That's a big swing. Okay, 15 HP. And the guard units. 2 guard units.
Wow, Shpango is going
Well,
to regret that. Maybe someone can clip that. And
it seems Shpungo is going to really regret that. Still, he has some damage. It's 7, 8. Pretty much like the last turn.
yeah, the moon has a full hand.
Yeah,
So
Moon has
if he can't
a
finish right now,
fireball
it's
right
gonna
now.
be. Yeah,
Fireball plus burn to a crisp is GG.
yeah, it's lethal. The moon still has 14 cards in his deck. If he doesn't have any fireballs in hand, it might be a little hard to draw them. Let's see.
Yeah, there's still a good chance he hasn't found any of those yet. But he has more guard units, maybe more healing, and Shpango is running out of resources. Okay, there's a fireball, and that's GG. So yeah, Shpango is not going to be happy with this one.
Yeah, definitely. Congratulations to the moon. Very nice game played with them. Moon was very good at controlling actually till the last minute.
Yeah, he was balancing on the edge the whole time. well, for the last few turns at least, and he somehow survived. So it's 1-0.
Yeah, 1-0 for the Moon, 1-0 for the Foxes. Let's see if Shpungo is going to change his deck. Looks like he's going to play a City deck. And he was talking about this deck while he was commentating. So looks like Moon is sticking with his deck.
Yeah. I mean, why would you choose a deck if you want?
Yeah.
I mean, change. And Swapgo is going for his City deck, which has a ton of copy cards. We can already see most of them in the hand. Illusion, Soulforge, Glowboot.
Yeah, we already watched a copy game. Alem was using a copy deck. And that deck
Yeah.
can be very effective.
But Alam didn't find the Timber, which is one of the key cards.
Yeah. So what's the target for Allied? I guess Loud is the target.
Yeah, it's the... No, there's also Second Chance, so it's a 50-50. Right now, Shpango doesn't really need any of those cards, but he could play it.
It also reveals some cards.
Exactly. You lose the banner you might need next turn. That's a bad side,
Uh-huh.
but you kind of get to know what the opponent has.
Mortal Blow is a nice thing to have for Moon right now.
Yeah.
He's going for the dual boot and getting a Phoenix.
So we're going to see many Phoenixes this game again.
And one more Phoenix
Moon,
at the other side.
yeah, Moon goes and copies it right away. So this will be a fireball matchup.
Yeah, duel of the Fire Mages at the end.
Yeah. Both decks are relatively slow, so it will probably come down to those fireballs and who
Yeah,
copied
most
more
likely.
and who drew more. There's the second one. Choosing not to use the Spore Blast on the Old Foggy, which is possibly a mistake because
Yeah,
it's a free card. You simply get a Doom Shroom into your hand.
and they are very useful.
Yeah, Doom Shroom is always useful. And now he lost that opportunity.
Shvango made a critical mistake at the last game. I hope he will not do something similar at this
Yeah,
game.
if he realized that he missed lethal, that could maybe have an effect on his confidence.
Yeah. We will hear his comments when he will get back to us after this game.
Yeah, that's great. For next game, we can hear what were his thoughts and how he feels. Right now, he has 9 cards in hand, a ton of choices, but no mana left. So next turn, he will overdraw the Puppet Master.
Probably he's going to clear them.
This
Um,
deck is fairly difficult to play because you have to think about many things.
yeah,
What is in
exactly.
your hand? What's in your grave? What can you revive? What can you copy? So it's easy to make a mistake.
It's very open to mistakes.
Yeah.
You need to check everything and
Also,
also use
this
your
is a
time effectively.
yeah. So he found his key card in Timber, but Old Foggy took the blow.
Oh,
And
it's dusted. Timber is gone.
yeah, he
Oh,
jumped right away without even thinking, and he just removed that nasty Timber.
yeah, that's the right thing to do. It was one of the main win conditions,
Yeah,
and now he's added the jar, but no timber.
yeah. That's the crucial combo if you manage to get 3 Timbers on the top of your deck and then play Jar of Souls. It can win the game instantly. But this isn't bad either. I mean, getting two
Yeah.
Phoenixes again for even more fireballs. I don't even know how many he has right now.
At the end, they might overload his hands. I don't know. We'll see. Right now,
Okay,
it's
four.
4 or 5.
I think I saw 4 fireballs. Yeah.
Yep. By the way, Good Dog can also let us know in the chat if there's gonna be a Sky Streamers stream tonight. Oh no, it's tomorrow. He can let us know who's streaming tomorrow after the finals. Who will be commentates about the games? We'll see.
So there are a lot of similar cards in these two decks, or should I say same cards. We could possibly see an Earth Golem from Shpango as well,
Yeah,
because you want to get your health into a more safer space. Beloved might be a key card here as well to get you above the fireball range later.
yeah, they're gonna need that. He's using all of his removals right now.
Yeah, Shpango actually used 3 cards to remove the Earth Golem. I don't know if that's worth it.
Now Moon has 9 cards in hands. Has the upper hand.
Yeah, but those two
Oh,
last cards. Oh,
Tiamat is on board.
it's always exciting to see a big dragon.
Wow, if we can't remove them right now,
Yeah,
it's gonna cost him lots of HP.
and now that last turn seems like a mistake because using so many spells on Earth Golem, which isn't that dangerous.
Yeah, the
Now,
anima was making it a bit threatening actually, but he
yeah,
had to
but
use so many spells.
still, it's not really Tiamat. And still no fireballs. If he only drew one, that would be an easy answer to the Tiamat.
Yeah, and he has he has 4 fireballs in hand, so he has lots of chances of throwing it.
Okay, this is a good chain. 2 guards to protect him, and also Hydrax that will bring many armored snakes.
Oh, Titanic is coming right now, clearing the board, and Tiamat's the mage will
And
destroy
Tiamat
them.
just burns all the snakes. This was just a huge turn for Moon. I don't think Shpango can come back from this. Although Fireball is a good top deck.
But
But
still not enough.
yeah, what do you even remove?
Insane tanks. And he can't use the plum. He has only wipers. on top of his grave.
If he uses the fireball on Titanic, Tiamat can deal 8 damage to him, and the hero can deal 1. He's down to 3.
You can also
Which is-
play Beloved right now to gain some health.
Yeah,
He's going for
that's,
Necrotic Pass. But that was nice actually.
that was probably the best play. What will Glacial Tomb bring? Oh,
The Puppet
another-
Master. And it brings Avatar of Light.
yeah, but
Not
the deck is
the
empty right now, so
Yeah.
that was an OOD.
Not the best row, but still a guard.
Yeah. Well, it buys time.
Yeah, definitely. So is he going to trade one of them? Or he's going for the fireball?
Okay,
Wow,
this is
that's very nice.
that's it. Yeah, exactly. Great
Co-
game.
wow,
Great game by you.
Congratulations to the Moon. You played really well.
Yeah.
And the game has won by a fox. Congratulations to the Moon. Now we will have the most awaited game of the night. Just that
Yeah.
Bacon versus Good Dog.
Hell yeah, I'm excited for this one. So
But before that game, let's welcome Shpungo and hear
I'm
about
back.
the games we just saw.
Welcome back.
Oh man, those games were brutal. Moon, honestly, I'm very impressed. Very well played. Honestly, the Hurric can never beat. It's my one vice in life, my greatest weakness. But yeah, no, I'm also really excited for Good Dog and Fox. Bacon? Should we add them in chat?
Probably they're still watching the game because there's 2 minutes of delay.
Yeah, true.
So
Smart. I didn't think of that.
have you realized that you missed little in the first game?
Did I? Oh no! How?
Yeah. Because they had 8 HP and you had the 4-3 unit Zumi and the backstab, and you could attack with your hero for exact lethal, but you played the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Really? Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Hello, Good Dog.
Wow, that is unfortunate.
Oh,
I can
well.
almost guess what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks, man.
Oh well. I missed lethal, so Moon outplayed me. What can I say?
Yeah, that was so excruciating to watch.
Yeah. It always is.
But
Gracious.
you
Aggro
still
again.
played well. But I mean, those matchups are hard.
Oh yeah. I mean, and
I feel like Horig is just in a very good spot in general at the moment.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is.
At the moment, as in the last year.
Yeah.
Forever.
So should I share my screen or something?
Yep.
Yeah, check it out.
And also deafen yourself.
Yup.
All right.
Oh man, pretty excited for this game. Hoping that Good Dog can do better than I did against Hark. We'll see.
You see my screen? I'm gonna mute and all that.
Yeah, we're seeing the
Yep.
screen.
We're good. All right. I will chuck up. Eufrat, do you wanna? If you grab Bacon's list, I can grab Good Dogs
Okay, let me do that.
with a Clang.
We already know what Bacon plays.
Yeah, I mean, he never doesn't. He's what got Fox, Hurric, and CT. That'll be his decks every time, right?
Perhaps we can see the Fox deck.
Maybe, yeah. If he thinks it'll be a good matchup versus whatever Good Dog's bringing. Because we no, yep, good dog. We haven't actually seen we haven't seen Fox out of April in a while, even though he actually won a tournament just playing Fox, but he hasn't brought it back to tournaments for a while. I mean, he's brought the list, but he hasn't actually run it.
He's also playing an Ifrit. You don't see it every day.
Well, since
Oh yeah, interesting.
Let me tag Good Dog to reduce the game voice.
Oh, I mean, you could just reduce the stream volume as well.
It will also reduce your volumes.
Right. I mean, I don't mind so much. Oh, our volumes as well?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Looking like a interesting hand for Good Dog. Not a very low curve, unfortunately.
actually
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
0-1 cost units.
Yeah, which is unfortunate. So I've got his list up now. He's actually got quite a lot of one cost units. So this is and two costs as well. He's just got a very unfortunate hand right now.
But he has this
Luckily,
max, which is just well, depending on what casket hits. That's the main thing with casket. You're always so afraid to remove it. Imagine if you hit Hydrex or something, you just lose the game.
yeah. Ever since it's not so bad ever since they nerfed it though. So it always consistently draws the lowest cost unit, meaning that Herald's could be. Yeah.
I forgot about that completely.
Yeah, it's a pretty good change. I think everyone likes it because it's more consistent to put in your deck and more consistent to play against. So here we got the Vapors, which is a pretty good draw.
So Bacon is playing on another Smurf account or what?
Yeah, Bacon just has so many at this point. I actually was on a Smurf account at the start, and then I realized, so I switched quickly. Took me a moment to get the stream up because of that.
It would be nice if everyone played on their main accounts just for the viewers to know who is who, because they could get confused.
Fair, that's true. Oh well, we know this is Good Dog, and the other one is Bacon for people.
Yes, Raging Heart, yes, Bacon.
A little rough having to trade into the Cleo there because you're just giving Bacon the 3 health from the lifesteal, but fortunately the what's he called? Sparky? That's not Sparky. Who is that? What is that guy? What is that dog called? Fortunately, it can remove the Bolt. Yes, that's the one. Like the movie, right?
Yeah.
What yeah, exactly. So fortunately, that can actually clear the mummy, so there's no chance of lifesteal from there. Bit of a rough hand for Good Dog though, because if he doesn't get his quests off, then he is not got a lot of draw. He can get a quest off now with Bolt though, if he wants to.
Yeah.
Don't know if it's worth it, but yeah, there you go. It's probably the best play just to keep that hand size.
Yeah. Opponent has more health than what he started from. You're not in a good spot as an aggro deck.
Yeah, it's a little rough. For Good Dog here actually, even just the opening hand, everything, it's really looking like it's in Bacon's favor at the moment. So we'll have to see if Good Dog can turn it around or
kills this board.
Yeah, it's a little rough. There was a lot of healing off of the Vapors plus the chill. Hopefully, the chomp is pretty okay here. Stops Bacon from pulling another casket. Ooh, hot dog off the top is good though. Not most likely getting a fire rune. Which there's a lot of things actually Good Dog could do here because there's the Oni as well. Interesting.
Yeah, but still, I don't think it's enough.
Yeah, fair enough. The clear is good here. Regaining the board a bit. I'm not sure if Bacon is running any kind of what ball clears he's got.
Well, Pheromone just
there's the Burnate, which is very unfortunate. Oh, okay. The Trailblazer here, though, is a lot of reload. That Firesight is pretty much perfect draw. Oh, this is. He got okay. This is interesting.
Oh, he's going to draw.
These options.
Not great.
No, it's really tough to curve out here, actually. So many big minions. I think Good Dog was kind of going for the real value plays with this deck, and it's looking like he got punished by the draw because he just hasn't been able to fill out his curve consistently.
And
Okay, there's a
moon.
funeral moon. That's actually not too bad.
Well, the whole
Oh
thing.
yes, this is good. This gets Fire Rune. Yes, we get a double Procophony. Now that's
This,
tasty.
this is the last hope. But still,
Yeah.
if it hits the Trailblazer with the what's that card? Run Wild, you just win, and if it don't, well, you don't.
Yeah, and that was unfortunate in my game actually. Trailblazer was the only 2 cost left in my deck, and then I drew it, and I was very sad. But I did end up getting a better 2-drop somehow. This is looking a lot. I mean, this is a clear here,
Yeah.
but at least Bacon's health is going down. An improvement.
Yeah, this is not over actually because there's a lot of reach in Good Dog's hand. Vlad
Yeah, lots of.
3 damage, Zoom is 4 damage, with the mask a bit more.
Hmm. The thing is, you have to target a minion with a mask, so he can't really hit anything at the moment.
Yeah.
Skeeter, surely coming down.
Skeeter, of course.
Okay, I guess he's holding because he's got no. Oh, you'd probably just play it anyway because you got Blitz to reload. Like in my opinion, I think that was a misplay. Even if you get board cleared, you have Blitz to reload.
Yeah. Also, at this point, you have to risk a bit.
Yeah, you have to go all in. Oh, wait, this is interesting because Ifrit is alive, so Vlad's attachment could target Ifrit for 6 damage.
Yeah.
I have no idea what it could hit.
That's like 25% to win the game. Is that it?
Something's yeah, literally.
Do you go for it? No.
He could literally. Wait, it's lethal if he does
the
the
lightning.
mask.
You use the
If he
lightning
hits face.
to hit one mummy,
It's too risky.
and then you have 33% to win the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little much. It's definitely just a little bit too unlikely.
I think it makes
He's gonna
sense
go ahead and clear.
to try it, and if not, you just trade it anyway.
Yeah, fair enough. Choosing to go for the long game here, which is gonna be tough. That 10 health on Earth Golem is just insane.
Yeah, this
It
one
just-
tough. Because
He can clear with Grim what is it called? Grim Retribution here, and then play the attachment for 6 damage, which is
Grim
pretty nice actually.
Retribution.
2 minus 6 damage is pretty damn good. Overall, it looks like Good Dog got what he wanted. I mean, he's still going face with the free. Come on, play it, please.
Yes, play it.
Please play it! Please!
No.
No! Why? Oh no, he just missed 6 damage.
yeah,
That's really
thing
unfortunate.
is, Bacon has Cosm Wrath for Dracomantium. What we-
No. He wants a mortal blow, he got the
Oh.
mortal blow.
Very
Wow.
nice draw.
Oh my god. Wait. This is salvageable.
Is there enough metal units in the grave? There are, yeah.
Yeah. Good Dog can't play the Fire Mask though, unless he wants to kill off his own unit. Which is unfortunate. He can't target, he has to hit one of his own guys.
Oh shit.
But it might be worth it, to be honest. I would, because you can Fire Mask, kill off his Skeeter. Oh, he's not gonna go for it. Oh no. This is so interesting. I don't know
Okay.
what's gonna happen.
This removes crystal,
Yeah,
and
it
it's
does.
9 damage or something.
Yeah, this is a good chunk of damage. No, this is significant. I was kind of hoping he would have played the Enrage off of Vlad. It seems like 6 damage is game winning, but
But this
looks
is
like he
all-
hasn't gone for it. That's game.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got Firesight to refill.
Mm,
Oh, don't think he can remove that. Okay, that's a decent Mother Mander actually. Yeah, you have to play that. And then is that a Fury Mask for ball control? Yep.
This wasn't bad
Well,
actually.
this was a good this is a good clear.
Imagine
I
there
just
was
think
no
Good Dog's out. After this, Good Dog is basically out of cards.
yeah.
And 16 armor with 16 health, sorry, with armor is no joke.
Bacon.
The only
Oh,
yeah. Ah, there it is. Oh, that's rough.
Bacon's favorite card. Saving the game for him.
okay.
I mean, it works in every situation.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You you quest it?
You do get the quest off. I don't know why you'd hit the.
Why would you use the catch at all?
I don't know. I would use catch on the mummy here, right? Just clear because you may as well because quest always draws a 1 cost.
Yeah.
So you can curve out. But surely you just catch the mummy. Maybe Good Dog's a little tired right now. I think you just do it every time. Yeah, there you go. Because there's nothing else to do. There's literally just nothing else you can do here. And I don't know what could be good enough. That is interesting,
Yeah.
actually. He's hoping to maybe last a bit longer so he can play the attachment. It's pretty much game, though. I mean, regardless of what happens, that's game.
At this point, would you go for that 33% win now?
Yeah, right? I think I would. I think because killing the Earth Golem is basically game. Because it's so hard to get through another 10 health, right? So I think Good Dog had a chance this game. There was a potential for a win, but it just didn't happen. Didn't see that coming out. And fair enough, Bacon's Horror is goddamn terrifying. I
Yeah.
literally have nightmares about Bacon beating me. That's not even a lie. I once had a dream where Bacon beat me in a game. It wasn't a nightmare, but it just happened. And I woke up and I was like, why did I dream about Bacon beating me in Skyweaver? It was so stupid. But that's the effect that Horik has. It literally creeps into my dreams. It's terrible. It's so bad. Well, there you go. Game 1 to Bacon. And we're going for the exact same matchup now. Good Dog sticking with the Fox. He got a terrible hand last game and almost won. So maybe he's hoping that with a half decent draw, he'll actually get the dub.
Yeah, he has a nice chance to win this one.
Sly Guy
Still
is just
not the best
nice
hand.
hand.
But still no 2-drops, which are essential.
Yeah. I mean, and he goes first. I would take Flying Guy just as a turn 1
Yeah.
because you just he's thinking about it because Fire Rune actually doesn't really hit many things right now. Maybe because Champ gives something else. You've already got Champ to give something quest.
Also, you get Fire Rune from the hot dog.
Yeah, the hot dog. So it's actually sometimes good to not have in hand. Going for the Snake Weaver over the Fly Guy, interestingly. So just his hand is just full of 3-drops. Meaning,
If he goes for the flask and into the bolt, then next turn he has no place.
Yeah.
Well, only the he has.
oh, wait, turn 1 knocks. That means Bacon starts with 1 mana.
Yeah, turn 1
That's
knocks.
interesting.
That's the ultimate.
Oh wow, Bacon's taking. Okay, we have the Vile play. All right. Well, we got a turn 2 play.
Okay,
Not
that's
ideal
what,
though. Bacon's already on 22 health though. Turn 2. That's nothing to laugh at. Bacon, 18 health. Turn 2 and he's on 18 health. That is impressive.
Yeah.
Bolt just gonna chew through that like it's nothing. I never run Bolt, but in these games it's really proven itself to be quite strong. It's just a backstab with a body on the Earth Golem, which is so. Oh, can we? He can dust it with Vile, actually.
Oh yeah, that's the play.
I think if you champ and hit face to get a quest in the next turn.
Bolt has blind. No, there's no way to do it.
You're right. I think you just you ignore it for now.
You have to.
But
because
But next time,
Bacon
Vile
has to waste another 3 mana to unroot it.
yeah, I think. Wow, 11 health on turn 5, because Bacon's got 1 extra mana from Fogey. This
Yeah.
is oh no, the beloved. That's huge.
That was
Beloved is
10 HP. That was
yeah.
just
That is a
that was the second Earth Golem, honestly.
yeah on its own, and the flurry just made it even worse. Is the sad thing.
But the greatest weakness of Earth Golem is it cannot die, because if you play only small units, it takes 2 or 3 turns to suicide it into something.
Hmm. Yeah, that's true. It is not dying. The thing is though, if Bacon draws, because obviously he hasn't, but if he draws his Iron Shield, give it guard, lead, armor, then that is pretty brutal. If it comes off the top at any time, that could be game. Fortunately for Good Dog, it hasn't come out yet, and that was a very nice Fury Mask. What to say?
Yeah.
Good.
No
Good
burn
border buffs.
right now in Bacon's hand, which is key.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like Bacon's not getting his options, and Good Dog is getting his nice, very good temper generating cards and damage as well. Okay, the chill is rough, but we still get a proc off. Oh, we still get
You still get
what's it called?
Trailblazer.
Trailblazer.
Huge.
Yes. Now the question is, how do you order this? Do you play Firesight first? Probably.
Yeah,
Fill your hand
probably.
with fire cards.
because you find Blad and something else, Zoomy perhaps, which you need to finish up the game.
And the cost reduction on those is huge, especially Vlad, because then you get a higher chance of playing in rage off of him.
And you clear the Trailblazer and you can play the Flame Sword on it.
Or even you could there's a few plays here. I think Good Dog just needs to rip the Firesight though, because you always play that.
He's probably thinking about dusting the Golem or something.
Yeah, that's also what I was thinking. Oh, he's okay.
He ain't gonna dust.
He's going for the catch.
But
All right.
why not attack first with the
A slight
Trailblazer,
misplay of the
play
order.
the small dude,
The Skeeter.
the Skeeter,
Skeeter,
yeah.
yeah.
Once again, he does not play the Skeeter for some reason.
And I mean, no, yeah, I think that would just be better because it's just more pressure. I think Good Dog maybe it's quite late. Should be asleep, not the tip of his game. But no, this is just a difficult matchup, and I think it's putting a lot of pressure on Good Dog, and a lot of pressure on Bacon. I think they're both really. This is a high stakes match right now because in every decision could make the difference between winning and losing right now.
Yeah, definitely.
It's Sunder to face, okay, to clear the stealth minions. Oh, and there's the 10 health. Oh, we hate to see it. And that is, if you recall, that is the Tox. That's the Vile that Bacon, sorry, oh my gosh, I'm getting mixed up. So Good Dog put that Vile in Bacon's deck.
He's probably regretting that he didn't dust that.
You gotta think that's crippling. He like shot himself in the foot almost because that lightning vial would have dusted that and saved 10 health. But now it's screwed.
Good Dog could think he's still in a good position, but keep in mind that now Bacon has 9 mana instead of 6 or 7.
Definitely.
So now he's unlocking some of his best cards, and the time is definitely running out.
I mean, literally, Titanic could come down at any point now.
Yeah. But aside from Titanic, also Dragomantium, and the Grey Royal, and Cause Rat, and Undragon. So a lot of threats.
Anything, yeah. Which is super scary.
But
we are seeing the Mother Manda here, which is like pretty damn good. 5 damage face is gonna put Bacon back down to half his max health total, which is, I mean, not ideal considering we're on 8. He's on 10 mana now, but it's kind of the best Good Dog can do.
It's hard to remove Mother Mander and the Fire Manders exactly. You can only do one of the two.
Yeah, that's true. And yeah, you're right. As we see, Mother Man is surviving. Oh, can good? No, he can't banner through the polar bear though. That's really unfortunate.
Yeah, one off.
It's one or the other. Yeah, the one off. Yeah. Yellow.
Hello.
Hello?
If I'm good dog in this position, I'm thinking I've lost the game.
Yeah,
It's
this is
this is
tough.
so sad. Like he can't get through it, and he can't get any. He's got three things that give quest in his hand. He's got Firesword, Champ, and the Fire Rune, but he can't get any of them off.
But if only he played the spell from Trailblazer, he would have zoomies most likely, and that would be 4 damage to remove the bear.
Yeah, it's tough. That could have, yeah. All these little decisions that could have changed the game, but you just don't know in retrospect because you can never revisit that. So
So why not trade the casket as well?
What Kaskak is drawing?
think-
I'm thinking that.
You see, that was a mistake as well.
sure that I think
Because
he's scared of what could potentially be
then
pulled, and that's
Yeah.
It's the game.
oh my god, Horik is just terrifying. Oh,
Or
and I mean,
terrifying, but we have to say Dog didn't play this perfectly.
yeah, I was gonna say, in all fairness, I think both games there were potential outs which Doug could have gone for. To be fair, he didn't play terribly. But no, when you're under this kind of pressure, especially from Horik, where you know they can just control the game, it's real tough. So yeah, Good Dog tried his best for both games,
GG.
and
GG's.
we're gonna see Bacon move on now with a clean sweep 2-0. Good games overall. That was very rough for Good Dog, but I bet Bacon's feeling pretty happy right now to be getting rid of one of his biggest challenges, honestly.
People
'Cause-
say playing aggro is easy, but it's not the case. Especially
No,
a deck like this, you have to know exactly when to strike and how all in you go.
exactly. The thing about aggro is that you have fewer decisions because the game's shorter, so you don't have as many choices to make, but every single choice you make can basically decide the game. They're just so impactful.
Every point of damage is crucial.
I mean, and I should know that because I miss lethal, so I know how difficult it is. My head when I was playing, I was like, I need the Flame Phoenix for the Fireball for lethal, but evidently, I was so focused on that I missed actually winning the game. So it's tough. It's not easy, and I understand that very well. So that's our quarterfinals, right?
Yeah. Now the
That's
quarters
so
are
good.
over. Let's check the brackets right now. Let me change the scenes.
Yeah. So we've got Swapgo moving on, and Hanu moving on, which is probably what everyone expected. They're just like two of the strongest players in the game right now, and although their opponents are also strong, Swapgo and Hanu are just kind of two of the biggest names. It's no surprise that they managed to beat the competition and move on to the semifinals. Then we've got Moon and Bacon moving on to the semifinals, who were both
Yeah.
playing Horik, and I tragically was defeated. But Bacon also managed to really, I think just kind of capitalize on the fact that when you're playing aggro, every bit of pressure you're put under just makes you crack and makes you not play optimally. And Bacon really made sure that Good Dog was on the back foot the whole game. So, and that was pretty much the same case for me versus Moon. So that match is going to be interesting now that Bacon is moving on to fight Moon, who were both playing Horik, and we may see the Horik mirror match, in which, I mean, everyone knows that Bacon is the Horik player, so
Yep.
it's the logic follows that Bacon will be favored in the mirror match. but we'll just have to see because maybe Moon will be able to topple him.
Yeah, it's
off
gonna
his,
be
his
very interesting
lofty
game.
perch.
And now that it's
Yeah.
guaranteed that in the finals we're gonna see one dog and a fox. It's gonna be a very
True.
interesting
Yeah.
game.
That is true. Quite
Semi-final,
often, actually.
two
Yeah.
dogs and a fox.
Frequently,
Two dogs are
we
facing
really
with
get
each
those
other.
matchups. And this has happened in a few tournaments now. As the All Stars, when it was me versus Alpha, we often end up seeing at the top tiers of play a fox versus a dog as the finals, which is very interesting. Kind of the clan wars goes on. So yeah, that was good games. Hugo, did you want to talk about the beginner guides or anything that is on the website?
Let me show the website as well. We did some changes.
Yes. Should I? Will you share screen? Screen share? Check out that. I mean, I can also do it. But no, yeah, we've added a few things to the Skyweaverleagues website, which I'm pretty happy with. I mean, so we released the interview with Swapgo after his tournament win, and if you read the interview, you'll see how basically he just refined all of his lists to make them even better, and kind of the fact that he wasn't even playing at his most at his 100% last tournament, and he won anyway. So now he's made the decks even more refined. So that's going to be kind of terrifying. And
you can access
then
this
we have
under the news section on the website.
oh yes, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so if we check I'm just gonna look at the website now because I can't remember. Skyweaverleagues. What is? Hold up. Oh, it's called Sky Leagues. I recall.
Skyweaverleagues.
I searched up Skyweaverleagues and
Skyweaverleagues.com.
Skyleague.com.
Yep.
There we go. Oh no, Skyweaver. Oh my goodness, I'm so bad. I can't find the website. I literally I made like one of these pages. It's terrible. But basically, as well as the interview with Swapgo, we've then got Bacon's meta-analysis, which, I mean, he evidently knows the meta pretty well, seeing as he's managed to come up and win all of his games. And that's interesting because he was also mentioning he needed to add some of the decks that are coming out in the tournament now, because there's a lot of stuff like the Mono Wiz Ether Whale was very strong. And yeah, Bacon's just mentioning in chat, Moon can definitely beat Bacon. It's not one-sided. Moon managed to smash me, and I think he is an underrated Fox player. Yeah. I'm
Defending his teammate.
Yeah, I'm rooting for Moon just because he's kind of the underdog of this matchup, seeing as Bacon is literally the leader of the entire guild, clan, group, team, whatever you want to call it. And Moon is but a humble lackey, and we'll see if he manages to beat his leader. It'll be a very fun matchup.
Yeah,
Because we saw this before. Alpha, who's basically the second in command over at Fox Fang, managed to beat Bacon in the All-Stars, which was very, very interesting.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Oh, yeah, there's the website. So we've got the deck guides. Oh, yeah, so that's my deck guide for Zam.
Yeah,
I'm really kind of wanting to make a deck guide for other things that are not as complicated. But I started with Zam because, holy, so fun to play once you actually get the ropes. And there's the interview with Swapgo, and he says some of the things that really stood out to me when I was talking to him was he has a big emphasis, and he talks about this a lot in the Discord as well, about putting 2 cards in a deck. And when you're running a singleton format where you can only have 1 card in a deck, having 2 copies of a card is like very significant. And I think
yes.
we really saw that come out with his Banjo deck. Like the recursion on things like the guy who has the attachment force field is so nice.
The Tactician.
Yeah, Tactician, and then getting that back with Trinketeer. So you have 2 copies of Tactician and 2 copies of force field. It's I mean, it's strong. It's strong.
Yeah.
By the way,
that was quite a long interview. Swapgo talked for quite a long time. I appreciate that, Swapgo. It was
Yeah,
actually very in depth. I was quite surprised.
check out those
Um,
guys. The links are also in Discord server. You can access them from there.
Yeah, kind of got it all
Also,
around the place.
I made some changes to the Hall of Fame. It was under construction. You can check that as well. Let me show it on the stream.
Oh yeah, it's 2 minute
Added
delays.
Swapco
Oh
to
wait, I
there
should watch.
as the winner of the first week.
Yeah, the first winner.
And these all will be
Were you
updated.
saying he got to choose his prism and stuff?
Yeah, the winner chooses. He chose Wisdom and a Mind spell card.
Nice.
The others are for
Fair enough. I mean,
example.
yeah, that'll be cool. It's cool seeing what everyone chooses. I think it's pretty safe to bet that Bacon will be going for a fire card. Maybe strength, maybe heart. Not sure.
He has to win first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I was just thinking about who gets what. I wonder. I'm kind of hoping that other people win just to see what they choose. Like, I wonder what Moon would pick.
What
He's
would
got
you
a
choose?
favorite prism.
But can you pick a unit or it has to be a spell?
It has to be a spell, unfortunately, because units go out of the
They
card.
got the numbers. Yeah.
It's hard to
I'm
cut.
trying to think
them.
what I would pick. I'm almost.
I'm
That's
cutting them
tough.
in
I
the
think
Photoshop, so it's a bit hard.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's kind of difficult overlaying it unless you're a graphic design
Yeah,
whiz,
I'm not.
like us. Yeah, and I know I'm not either. Maybe Worfs could make some magic, but I
Yeah,
think we'll let him take a break. He's already done a lot of good stuff for us. Like the Zam guide banner was made by Worfs, which you mentioned. Don't know if I said that anywhere. Maybe I should really credit him. Thank you, Worfs, for that banner. It looks really good.
what would you choose for your card?
Oh yeah. Personally, I was thinking about this. I think I'd go for intellect because
Oh, really?
it's got the most shenanigans. Like, I started off playing CT. I love Banjo. I love Mai, even though I haven't played her in ages. And I play a lot of, like, Heart as well, but honestly, it just appeals to me because of the stupid shenanigans you can pull off. Like, all the cost reduction and card copying. It's so, it's so
Yeah, right.
bullshit. And I really love that aspect of it. Agi's got probably... Yeah, Agi and Heart kind of tied for second place, but I'd definitely go for a good old int. Get that
And
funky shenanigans going.
Element? Which one would you choose?
Oh, that's actually quite difficult. See, okay, not Earth. I don't really care about Earth. Fire's fun. Fire is very fun. If I go for Mind, that's kind of more intellect. It's kind of basic. I don't want to be basic.
The water
I'm
also
thinking about-
represents the intellect.
Yeah, it really does. Mine really does represent intellect, and it's a lot of my favorite cards. Are Mind cards. Funnily enough, like Starfield. Yeah, no, I'd probably. I mean, it's the same element as Swapko, but I think I just go Mind Intellect. It's just stuff like Illusion, amazing. Starfield, so fun. Think Twice, Manage Memory.
Yeah,
It's
right.
just some of my favorite cards.
Good talk is saying
Yeah.
you guys are putting so much sweet work on into this league. Big ups. Thanks, good talk.
Yeah,
Um,
I appreciate. Hey, gotta say thank you, Zygo, as well, for organizing literally all of this, and showing me how to make the websites. Like, this is obviously your thing, and it's been really cool working on this.
Yeah, I'm
Very
glad
exciting.
to have you guys on my side.
Yeah, Zygote is the MVP, definitely.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Zygo's the brains behind the operation.
And Eufrat, what would you choose as a card?
Well, actually, when I played in the Sky Champions 2, and when I was second place, they sent me a card with my name, and it's Wisdom Metal. I have it here on my table.
Oh,
Oh,
So
really?
I would probably choose
That's so
that.
cool.
I actually play Wisdom all the time. That's my favorite prism. And from the elements, it's a bit harder to choose, but metal is pretty cool. And I've made some full metal decks, so that's okay by me.
oh, that's very nice.
Oh, really? Cool.
Um,
Metal is also like underrated. It's got some fun shenanigans, especially with Cobalt
yeah,
and
right.
the Naka mask. That shit is hilarious. It's also awful to play against, but even when I hate something, it can still be quite funny.
Looks like we come to the end of the stream. Don't
Yeah, okay.
forget, guys,
Seems good.
we're also streaming tomorrow. The finals at the same hour. Maybe it can start 15 minutes late tomorrow. Keep that in mind. I will let you know. But looking forward to see you in the finals. And thanks for joining, guys. And thank you, Eufrat
No
and
problem.
Swapgo,
Thank you. See you
Shpungo,
tomorrow.
for joining.
Yeah, thanks for having me, of course. I find it so fun commentating. I could talk forever. I could literally just, I mean, it's probably quite evident. I could go on forever. So I appreciate the platform
Yeah.
to talk.
All right, guys. Have a nice day. And good night.
You too. Bye.
Bye bye.
Love you all. Uwu. See ya.
See ya.